There is a tiny house on Onondaga Street that we all know very well. By the door, a sign reads, "Ring bell." A little old lady would answer the door and let you into her kitchen. The kitchen was always filled with a mix of smells, but to me, it always smelled like love. Clara would invite you to sit and play some cards or just chat about people that have come and gone. Her table was a shrine of artifacts, saved over her many decades. Half-finished crossword puzzles, rosary beads, plastic fruit. Her wallpaper, untouched since the 1950s, but kept as clean as the day it was unrolled. You never felt put out by the friends and family who would pop in and say hello or drop off the dishware of meals enjoyed from the night before. She would get up to make a phone call, sometimes a friend in a faraway country, other times setting up grocery trips. Clara never drove, not because she depended on others, but because she always preferred the company of her friends. Friends who shared her devotion to church, and friends who enjoyed coffee and eggs and toast at the Hilltop Diner. Clara would open her home to you and show you pictures of the love of her life, Dino, whom she met more than a half a century ago under the bleachers of a rained-out choral performance. God allowed them one beautiful child, Carl, who they loved unconditionally. They watched him grow and eventually form a family of his own, a family whom she followed to Skaneateles and helped raise. She would then proudly show you pictures of her great-grandchildren, proof of the love she and Dino shared. Tragedy struck when Clara lost both her husband and only son in just a year's time. But the lights in Clara's kitchen did not go dark. Rather, they grew ever brighter. Her family and her friends used her as a beacon for comfort and consolation. In her last years, Clara was lifted by an angel in the form of her daughter-in-law, Nancy, who repaid Clara for all the care she had given us. When you were with Clara, she gave you everything and asked for nothing. As her favorite saint, St. Francis, once said, "When you leave this earth, you take nothing that you've received, only what you have given." We hold all of these memories of her kitchen in our hearts, but Clara's kitchen was merely an illusion. It was Clara herself and the love she gave us that kept us returning to her home. Goodbye, Nana.